We're back now with more on the man who spent decades in prison and never should have been there in the first place.
10 on Your Side dug deeper into Keith Harward's case and learned about information that could very well have been used to keep him free. Our Erin Kelly talked with Harward, as you saw last night. And Erin, you found out Harward's case has led one state agency to start looking at some of these other cases.
And before we get to that, Harward and his current and former attorneys all say that decades later they found out about information that was not known at trial that could have kept Harward from ever going to prison.
I guess I wasn't scared enough or worried enough or something, because, you know, this is America. You can't be convicted of a crime you didn't do.
But it did happen to Keith Harward, who spent 33 years in prison for a Newport News rape and murder he didn't commit. Last month, after new testing of DNA evidence cleared him, Harward walked out of Nottoway Correctional Center a free man.
This is not an unavoidable tragedy. The state in this case had exculpatory evidence at the time of trial that they did not turn over. And that includes serological evidence that showed that Mr. Harward was not the perpetrator.
According to court documents filed by Harward's attorneys, former Department of Forensic Science analyst David Pompasini reported that he did tests on swabs from the rape victim, but did not find substances that show blood types. But Harward's legal team says that wasn't true. Recently, they say the department turned over its case file to them, which shows that Pompasini did find evidence of a different blood type than Harward's. And they say that would have excluded Harward, but Pompasini didn't include it in his analysis, mention it to Harward's lawyers, or at trial.
His bench results showed that there was type O blood. I'm type A. I would have never went to trial if that came out.
Had we had that, we would have had a very concrete piece of information that would have pointed away from Mr. Harward.
We wanted to talk to Pompasini. He told us he had no comment. The Department of Forensic Science told me as a result of the allegations in Harward's case, they are reviewing 200 random cases from several years to see if there are any issues. The Innocence Project points to other issues. Dental experts testified that it looked like Harward bit the victim, but the Innocence Project says bite mark evidence has no basis in science. And they say they later found out that a key witness was hypnotized, and that would have discredited his testimony. Erin Kelly, 10 on Your Side.